Assalamu alaikum viewers, the seekers of knowledge and wisdom. I hope you will be happy and healthy, and I pray for your fitness. Welcome to a brand new day on our channel. Diversity Show Hits.
We're diving into the world of education and learning. Get ready to expand your horizons of education.
So, we're going to attempt question number 5 of assignment number 2, and the code is 1424.
जी चलिए स्टूडेंट्स हम अटेम्प्ट करने जा रहे हैं आज कोड नंबर 1424 की असाइनमेंट नंबर 2 का क्वेश्चन नंबर 5। तो देखते हैं क्वेश्चन नंबर 5 क्या है।
Go to exercise 7 feet a merchant and his servant, on page 235, and carefully read the situations given in the story. Based on your reading of the text, answer the following 2 questions.
जी तो डियर्स हमें क्या करना है, पेज नंबर 235 पे है द मर्चेंट एंड द सर्वेंट, ये टेक्स्ट दिया हुआ है। इसमें आगे आपको क्वेश्चन जो दिए हुए हैं, आपने टेक्स्ट को पढ़ना और हिडन मीनिंग्स को गेज करके तो आंसर देने हैं क्वेश्चंस के। तो हम सबसे पहले देख लेते हैं डिटेल हिडन मीनिंग्स या इम्प्लाइड मीनिंग्स की, और फिर हमें ताकि अच्छी तरह से अंडरस्टैंडिंग हो जाए कि हमें कैसे क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करने हैं और हिडन मीनिंग्स कैसे एक्सट्रैक्ट करने हैं। तो चलते हैं डिटेल्स की तरफ।
Implied or hidden meanings indicate that something is not being directly or explicitly stated in the text. Implied or implicit meaning is when something is suggested by a text but not explicitly stated. A reader makes an educated guess based on what has been written about what is meant to be said or understood, but isn't expressed directly.
जी तो डियर्स एम्प्लाइड मीनिंग्स या हिडन मीनिंग का मतलब क्या हुआ कि हमें टेक्स्ट दिया है और उसमें जो है क्लियरली एक्सप्लिसिटली या फिर डायरेक्टली कोई बात नहीं की हुई। ठीक है, हमें क्या करना होता है, उसके डीप मीनिंग्स जो हैं वो जानने होते हैं, और बात जो है वो स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड या क्लियरली नहीं की गई होती, और हमें उसको करना होता है अंडरस्टैंड। एक रीडर जो है वो जब कुछ भी लिखा हुआ उसकी बेस पर एक एजुकेशनल और इंटेलिजेंट गेसेस करता है और अंदाज़ा लगाता है कि किस तरह से इसके जो हैं वो डीपर मीनिंग्स क्या होंगे, जो इसके अंदर हिडन मीनिंग्स है वो क्या हो सकते हैं टेक्स्ट के अंदर।
The text may imply the meaning by giving you hints. It is a little like being a detective. You have to put 2 and 2 together to get 4. An implied meaning is simply an idea that is not directly stated in the writing. You, the reader, have to figure it out.
जी तो डियर्स आपको पता चला कि कैसे क्या होता है हिडन मीनिंग्स या इम्प्लाइड मीनिंग का मकसद। मतलब ये है कि एक डिटेक्टिव की तरह आपके रीडर को काम करना होता है, और जो हिंट्स दिए वो होते हैं एक्सप्लिसिट हिंट्स होते हैं, उनकी बेस पर हमने डीपर मीनिंग्स तक या हिडन मीनिंग्स तक जो उसके अंदर मतलब छुपा होता है वहाँ तक पहुँचना होता है। तो चलें जी, अब जो टेक्स्ट दिया हुआ है पेज नंबर 235 पे उसको इसकी रीडिंग करते हैं और फिर हम क्वेश्चंस के आंसर लिखना स्टार्ट करेंगे।
A merchant and his servant. One day, a rich merchant of Baghdad sent his servant to the market to buy food. The servant returned very quickly and rushed into his master's room, his eyes wide and terrified, his whole body shaking with fear. "Master," he cried, "as I was walking through the crowded market, a woman struck against me and she nearly fell. When I turned to help her, one saw that it was death, and she raised her hand and was about to lay it on me. I ran from that evil place and did not look back. Now I must escape from this town at once." "But how do you know that this woman was death?" asked the merchant. "I knew her perfectly," replied the man, and his voice dropped to a whisper as he remembered the frightful minute when he looked into her face and recognized her. "I have good reason to know her," continued the servant. "I was alone with her face to face for 6 long days and nights, 2 years ago, when I had fever, and once, only a month ago, she looked me in the face when a madman threw his knife at me above my heart. Please lend me your fastest horse and I will ride like the wind to Samara, where I shall be safe." The merchant lent the poor man a horse and watched him disappear along the road to the north in a cloud of dust. One day the merchant walked to the market and looked around for the woman until he at last saw a woman who was a stranger to him. He greeted her and told her who he was. "Are you the same woman who raised her hand in order to take my servant?" he asked. "I did not mean to take him then," she replied. "I raised my hand in surprise. I was surprised to see your servant in Baghdad today, because I arranged long ago to meet him in Samara tonight."
जी तो डियर्स ये तो था वो स्टोरी और टेक्स्ट जो कि हमें पेज नंबर 235 पे देखी। अब हम देखते हैं क्वेश्चंस क्या हैं और आंसर्स स्टार्ट करते हैं क्वेश्चन के आंसर्स।
A. Why was the servant frightened from the woman's death? The servant was frightened by the woman he encountered in the market because he believed she was deaf. This fear stemmed from a previous encounter with her during two instances. First, when he had a fever 2 years ago, and second, when a madman threw a knife at him just a month ago. In both of these situations, he believed that he had narrowly escaped death, associating the woman with those near-death experiences. B. How did the merchant feel when he met the woman himself? The merchant must had felt the irony of the fate when he met the woman himself. As the words of the woman clearly highlight the idea that one cannot escape his fate. The merchant had lent his servant a horse, fearing that the servant had narrowly escaped death's clutches. However, upon meeting the woman and hearing her explanation, he would have realized that they were mistaken. The servant's attempt to flee from death ultimately leads him to the very place where he was destined to meet her. In this way he realized that there is no escape from death.
तो डियर स्टूडेंट्स ये तो था हमारा आज का क्वेश्चन। उम्मीद है आपको इसकी अच्छी तरह से अंडरस्टैंडिंग हो गई होगी। लेकिन अगर आपको कोई भी एम्बिग्विटी हो या किसी भी किस्म की समझ ना आई हो किसी टाइप की किसी चीज़ की, तो आप हमें कमेंट बॉक्स में कर सकते हैं कमेंट्स और पूछ सकते हैं क्वेश्चंस।
Stay tuned for more informational and educational content. Until next time, take care, stay curious, and keep spreading the love.
Thank you for being a part of our amazing community.
Allah Hafiz. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on a chance to enrich your mind with us.